Hello Wargamers! I just finished the Fortress of Redemption that I paint for my terrain. So I like to have some terrain at home because I invite some friends to play, and I like to have some amazing terrain like this Fortress of Redemption. Very interesting to paint, quite a lot of work. I did it in two steps. First I did the main tower and then one of the bastions, and later on I did the rest. So let's see some details of this piece of terrain. First of all, we'll say that the main technique I use is dry brush. So the main tower is done mainly on dry brush with different tones, and I use, in that case, paints used to paint walls. So I use acrylic painting walls paint. So then for the lights, here I use yellow, and I use yellow for to do a little bit of glooming effect. Okay. Once I dry brush each piece, then in some cases I use a little bit of washes, but the main technique I use in most of the parts is pigments. I use pigments that you can see here on just below the shooting windows. I use, like, if oxide is going down, so like a rust effect, also some darkness down here. I was using pigments all over here also to make the shades, and to, so you see, use different tones of pigments also to do some oxide, some rust effect on the metal parts. I also use some reddish pigments. And then here I want to keep it clean. This is the symbol of the Dark Angels with the colors of my chapter. So what I also did on the other side, I did here, and I did it more rust, more weathering in that part. The last touch I did are these details. See, like that, the guns, the searching lights of the tower. Okay, these were painted on the sprue and later on glued on the piece of terrain. So this is allowing me to paint in more detail these parts. See, so the heavy boulders are painted very basically, is just metal and a wash of black wash. Okay, and then on this weapon and on these parts, I just use different layers of bronze, golden paints, finishing with a wash of dark brown. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and see you soon later. Bye.
Империума, планетарный губернатор отдал приказ за формирование нового имперской гвардии. Наша планета со своей